Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra Kohima. I am Zijinya Mehta with the news. First, the headlines. The next generation GST reforms comes into effect from today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi launches 5,100 crore rupees infrastructure projects in Arunachal Pradesh. Committee on Public Undertakings undertakes study tour to assess and verify the status of mini cement plant at Waziho. And Union Minister Bhupender Yadav emphasizes crucial role of Central Pollution Control Board in development of green and clean India. And now the news in detail. Announcing the beginning of the GST Bachat Utsav, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that it marks a new chapter in the country's tax system, making it simpler, more transparent and people-friendly. The next generation reforms are committed to providing direct relief to the citizens by reducing the tax burdens on essential goods and services. These reforms will accelerate the nation's growth story. With the GST reforms coming into effect today, the reforms will provide significant relief to citizens through substantial tax reductions on automobiles. Two-wheeler bikes and small cars will now be taxed at 18% from the earlier 28%. Meanwhile, a 40% tax will be levied on large cars and the cess on these vehicles has been eliminated. This move by the government will reduce the effective tax on large cars, making them more affordable for buyers. Apart from this, the majority of the components used for the manufacture of motor cars and motorbikes, the auto components, have also been reduced to 18%. Talking to the media, citizens expressed that the reduction in GST on vehicles will render cars more accessible to consumers.
ये बचत उत्सव का बहुत फायदा होगा.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi today launched infrastructure projects worth over 5,100 crore rupees in Arunachal Pradesh, highlighting the state's growing role in energy and regional development. PM Modi virtually laid the foundation stones for two major hydropower projects in the Shi Yome district and a convention center in Tawang. The Prime Minister also rolled out projects worth over 1,290 crore rupees across sectors, including road connectivity, healthcare and fire safety. Later addressing a public meeting at Indira Gandhi Park in Itanagar, the Prime Minister said the land of Arunachal is not only the land of the rising sun, but also a cradle of patriotism. He said just as the first color of the tricolor is saffron, similarly the first color of Arunachal is saffron. Modi said during the tenure of the NDA government, central ministers have visited the northeast more than 800 times and strive to go to far-reaching districts and villages. He said that as a Prime Minister, he has come to the Northeast more than 70 times. Speaking on the next generation GST reforms, the Prime Minister said women will be among the biggest beneficiaries of this reform. He explained that the reforms would ease monthly household expenses and boost savings. As from today, GST will be restricted to only two slabs, that is 5% and 18%, with many other items made tax-free. Modi described the GST Bachat Utsav as a memorable milestone for households across the country. The Committee on Public Undertakings under the chairmanship of Dr. Sukato A. Sema undertook a study tour to assess and verify the status of the mini cement plant MCP at Waziho on the 17th and 18th of this month. He was accompanied by the member of the committee, Dr. Nisatu Mero, Z. Nisheto Nyete, MLA 20 Maluri AC and advisor for New and Renewable Energy, Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority and officials from Nagaland Legislative Assembly Secretariat. The committee physically inspected the two projects, 150 TPD MCP and decorative and dimensional stone plant Waziho. During the course of inspection, the committee was informed by the NSMDCL that the MCP Waziho was leased out to MS Ramang Enterprises for a period of 30 years and the MOU between the two parties was signed on 12 November 2024. Though repair and renovation of the old machinery and equipments was done, it was informed to the committee that the trial production of cement would not be able to start in the month of October due to weather conditions. The committee was informed that the lime found in the area is the finest in the whole region of Northeast, as a result of which a 43 grade quality cement can be produced. The demonstration of the cement plant manufacturing was shown to the committee. The committee was pleased to see the functional operation of the decorative and dimensional stone plant, wherein interlocking bricks and hollow block bricks were being manufactured. The committee also discussed in length about the declared proposal of inland waterways, which will help to market the cement products to the neighboring countries like Burma and other Southeast Asian countries in future. Vice President C.P. Radhakrishnan today released 4 compiled books on the speeches of Prime Minister Narendra Modi titled Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas, Sabka Prayas, published by the Publications Division in New Delhi this morning. He said Prime Minister Modi is an inspiration for millions across the country and abroad. The Vice President said Modi has grown from being a representative of the common man to a people's true leader whose determination has shown that how impossible can be made possible. He said when there is a will in the heart to serve humanity without any expectation, it brings success, which Mr. Modi has shown to the world. Radhakrishnan said these books contained selected speeches from the 4th and 5th years of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's second term, manifest his vision and approach to good governance in many ways.
Said that Prime Minister Modi is a living inspiration for millions of people in the country and abroad.
Our Prime Minister has grown from being a representative of the common man to the true people's leader, whose determination has shown us how the impossible can be made possible. Though 50% duty has been put on India by America, but Trump is always saying, Modi ji is my great friend. Even that situation, he has not said, I am against Modi, but he is always telling, I am for Modi.
Meanwhile, the Integrated Child Development Services Longland launched the 8 Poshan Ma 2025 today at CDPO office premises Longland with EAC Longland Imkong Nukla Au as the special guest. The special guest highlighted the importance of adopting a healthy lifestyle for better living in the district. While focusing on addressing obesity, she emphasized on reducing excessive consumption of sugar and oil in their daily diets. She also underlined the significance of early childhood care and the need for sensitization of men in building healthier families and communities. The special guest further encouraged the Anganwadi workers to persist in their dedication and commitment, contributing towards the vision of a healthy and progressive district. Now let us take a short commercial break. Stay tuned.
हेलो
राजेश जी, मैं पुलिस थाने से बोल रहा हूँ।
फिर से
आप डिजिटल अरेस्ट में हो, दूसरे कमरे में जाइए, अकेले। आपके पार्सल में ड्रग्स मिले हैं, लंबे जाएंगे। 10 लाख दीजिए, बच जाएंगे।
सर इतने कहाँ से?
एक लिंक भेजा है, अभी प्रोसेसिंग के लिए 2 लाख भेजिए, बाकी बाद में।
2 लाख?
क्या हुआ पापा?
बेटा ये कह रहे हैं कि मेरे पार्सल में से ड्रग्स मिले हैं।
अरे
काट दिया।
पैनिक मत कीजिए पापा, डिजिटल अरेस्ट जैसा कुछ नहीं होता है, ये सब फ्रॉड है।
फ्रॉड?
पुलिस, बैंक, आरबीआई इत्यादि के नाम से आने वाले साइबर अपराधियों के फोन या वीडियो कॉल से सावधान रहें। उन्हें कोई पैसे ना भेजें और तुरंत पुलिस में रिपोर्ट करें। अगर समझदारी नहीं दिखाओगे
तो पैसे गवाओगे।
आरबीआई कहता है
जानकार बनिए, सतर्क रहिए।
Back to the news. Union Minister for Environment, Forest and Climate Change Bhupender Yadav emphasized the crucial role of the Central Pollution Control Board CPCB in the development of a green and clean India. He made these remarks while addressing the 51st Foundation Day of CPCB in New Delhi. On the occasion, Yadav congratulated all those associated with the CPCB for their dedicated efforts to combat pollution through technology, science and accurate data. Talking about the GST reforms, Yadav highlighted the historic reductions in taxes on more than 390 items including food, household goods, home building materials, automobiles, agriculture, education and medical and health insurance. He noted that this unprecedented relief measures under GST would not only boost savings for citizens but also bring greater happiness to their lives. Senior BJP leader and Union Minister Ashwini Vaishnaw has said that the next generation GST reforms, which came into effect from today, will speed up the economic growth of the country. Briefing media at party headquarters in New Delhi today, Vaishnav said the consumption will also grow further, leading to an increase of nearly 20 lakh crore rupees in the GDP. He said the people across the country are delighted as a significant portion of their income will now be saved as most of the daily used items have been cheaper. Vaishnav said that the opposition is not happy with this GST reforms. He alleged that during the UPA rule time, there were only talks and no real work was done. Mr. Vaishnav said during the UPA government, the tax on cement was 30%, which has now come down to 18%. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh said that India's defence industry has achieved production worth 1,50,000 crore rupees, while defence exports have crossed 23,000 crore rupees. He added that India is now exporting the defence equipment to more than 100 countries. Interacting with the Indian diaspora in Rabat, Morocco yesterday, Singh highlighted the multi-dimensional progress achieved by India in the last decade under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He said despite global and geopolitical challenges, India has emerged as the fastest growing major economy, rising from the 11th to the 4th largest in the world, and is poised to enter the top 3 soon. During the interaction, the Indian community commended the decisive action of the armed forces during Operation Sindoor.
तो भारत के प्रति हमारी निष्ठा, भारत के प्रति हमारा लगाव, भारत के प्रति हमारा प्रेम, यह स्वाभाविक है, होना भी चाहिए। लेकिन हमें नहीं भूलना चाहिए कि हर के बावजूद हम भारतवासी हैं, चाहे हम दुनिया में जहां भी हैं। भारतवासी हैं तो हमारा अन्य लोगों से कोई डिफरेंट कैरेक्टर नहीं है, हमारा अलग चरित्र है। इस मोरक्को के साथ भी कोई दगाबाजी, धोखा नहीं होना चाहिए। यही भारत का कैरेक्टर है, क्योंकि भारत की पहचान सारी दुनिया में कुछ अलग प्रकार की है। अब देखिए, मुझे खुशी है इस बात की कि आप लोग ये महसूस कर रहे हैं, इंटरनेशनल कम्युनिटी में भारत का स्टेचर बढ़ा है, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय जगत में भारत का कद बढ़ा है।
And Prime Minister Narendra Modi has greeted people on the occasion of Navratri. In a social media post, Modi hoped that this holy festival filled with courage, restraint and devotion of determination would bring new strength and new faith in everyone's life. He said along with the GST Savings Festival, the mantra of Swadeshi is going to get a new energy during this time. Meanwhile, on the first day of Navratri, the government has decided to provide 25 lakh new free PM Ujjwala connections to eligible households. PM Modi has extended wishes to all mothers and sisters joining the Ujjwala family from today. He said that the step of the government will not only bring them new joy on this sacred festival, but will also strengthen the resolve for women's empowerment.
और इस बीच आम लोगों तक ये लाभ पहुंचे, इस पर मोदी सरकार का पूरा जोर है। दुकानदारों और कंपनियों के लिए केंद्र सरकार का निर्देश है कि आम लोगों को वो लाभ दीजिए जो सरकार ने दिए हैं। जरूरत के सामानों के दामों में गिरावट अपने आप में एक अनोखी घटना है, क्योंकि ऐसी घटना होती बहुत कम है।
And now let us take a look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 27 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 33 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 32 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. Zinabuto had a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius. Phek had a maximum temperature of 25 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
And with this, we have come to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thanks for watching. Good night.